Hello everyone, my name is Sonia. Welcome back to my channel Command Line Hub. Today we are going to learn basic commands of file and folder management. So before starting the topic, let's discuss what is folder in Linux. So in Windows we have seen that there are couple of folders that we are basically using, and inside these folders we are saving our different files or different datas. Similarly, in Linux we are using the terminology directory. It is having the same properties or same working criteria like in Windows the folder did. So in Linux, if I want to create any directory or folder, I need to simply run the command mkdir, that means make directory, and then I will provide the respective folder name or directory name. Here I am providing test as the name. Okay. Now I will check is it really created or not. So I will run the command ls to check the content is present or not. So okay, you can see that the test directory is created. Now if I want to see in a more descriptive way, I will simply run the command ls-l. Now we will able to see that D is present in front of the directory description. That means it is a directory that is created. Okay. Now if I want to go inside that test directory, so simply I need to run command cd test. Okay. Now we are inside the directory test. So basically what cd did, cd is basically change directory, or to moving into a particular directory, we need to run this command respectively with the particular directory name. Okay, so now moving on to the another directory creation. So I'm creating one other directory inside that test directory. Now it may be test1. Okay, let's check. So we can see that test1 is also created. Now I want to go inside that directory as well. So I will run test1. Okay. Now I am inside the test1 directory. So I can check in either of the two ways. If I will present in the test1 directory, it must show here. Otherwise, I will simply run the command pwd or present working directory. You can see I am inside root, then test1. So my current directory is test1. Okay. Now, if I want to go back to my test directory or the recent parent directory, then I need to simply run the command cd. That is the most common thing to change any directory. Now, if I want to go back a single step back, so I will simply put two dot at a time and I will press enter. Let's see. So you can see the cursor is in test directory. Now I need to run the command pwd to confirm. Okay, so you can see now I am in test directory. That is basically the parent directory. Okay guys, so now I am moving on to create a file inside this directory. So to create a file inside the directory, we are having many commands, but the most useful or the most popular command is touch. Simply need to run the command touch and then following the file name. So I will create file1. Now, if I will check the content, you can see that file1 is created. If I will check in a descriptive manner like this, So we can see that file 1 is created. Here we can easily differentiate it which one is file and which one is directory. You can see in front of directory here always must be D is present, but in case of file, since the file is not having any directory like properties, so it is blank. And respectively, it is also following the user, group, and others permissions that I will discuss in separate video. Okay, now if I want to write something inside my file 1, what I will do, I will simply run the command like that, echo, then space, then inside the colon, you can write anything. Like if I will write, hi, how are you? Okay, now I will simply append this to my file or redirect this. Here I am saying append and redirect. Both are the different things. Here the symbol that I have used is basically the redirection symbol. Whatever input I will provide, it will basically redirect to my particular file. So here I am providing the file name as file 1. Okay. Now we need to check that the content is present in the file 1 or not. So simply I need to run the command cat, then the file name. You can see that the content is now present inside the file. So basically cat command we are using to check the content in any file. Okay, now moving on to the next thing. Um, Before that, I have used one thing that is append and redirect. So basically, this sign is redirect. Now we are discussing what is append. So now, if I want to enter any other line in this file, if I will run echo command again, here I am just changing with only a hi. So let's see what happens. Okay, hi is sent to the file 1. Now I need to check if the content is present or not. Yes, so hi is present. But one thing that should be noticed that my second sentence is present, but the first thing that I have provided is now gone. So why it happened? Basically, when we are using this redirection sign, it will just tag with the current sentence or the current input, whatever we are providing to the file, and the previous ones will be omitted. So if I want to present all the content in a single file, I need to append those. So how can I append this? Let's check. So if I will run this command, now, I don't want to remove my previous hi, this one. So I need to again give one redirection. Two redirection sign equals to one append sign. So in that case, if I will press, okay, now I need to see the content with cat file 1. Mm, Now we can see that both the things are present in the file, like previous one is also present following with my current input. So this is the basic difference between redirection and append. Redirection is basically used when we are just reverting or we are just recommending some input to a particular file. But whenever we need to append multiple inputs or multiple lines in a single file, we must need to use that append sign. Okay, so guys, hope I hope that today's video will make some sense and will give you some idea about the basics of file and folder management. Thank you very much for your time. We will meet in the next video.